bonus from Fairtex equipment. For those of you who'd like to listen to commentary in English, you can do so by changing the language on your remote on channel 7 HD or tune into our YouTube channel at Fairtex Fight สำหรับท่านใดที่อยากจะชมออนไลน์นะครับเรามี2ช่องทางด้วยนะครับ Terro Digital และ Fairtex Fight นะครับทาง YouTube Facebook และ TikTok ครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่นะครับท่านผู้ชมแล้วก็กลับมากับคู่เปิดเวทีนี้นะครับเป็นมวยไทยพิกัด58กิโลกรัมนะครับอยู่ในมวยรอบของเราครับ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand. We will take a quick break and we'll be back with our opening bout in our tournament Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand at 58 kilograms. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยเครื่องดื่มโสมโอทีดีเพราะมีซิงค์แอลคาเนิทีนและโสมสกัด
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here at the world famous Lumpinee Stadium วันนี้นะครับเป็นรายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Road to One Thailand เป็นมวยรอบของเรานะครับผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้สัญญากับ One Championship นะครับคู่แรกในวันนี้นะครับจะชกกันในพิกัด58กิโลกรัม Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner ร้อยเหลี่ยมเพชรใต้เพชรบุรี
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fairtex Fight. Joining you this morning, myself and Jimmy Bow. In the black corner, we have Roy Liam, Pet Thai, Pet Chalaburi. Hailing from the country of Thailand, representing Thailand. The age 19, standing at 165 centimeters, Roy Liam has a fight record of 53 fights, 32 wins, 19 losses and 2 draws. So I'm excited to see what Roy Liam brings this morning. Of course, here on Fairtex Fight at the famed Lumpinee Stadium, we often see a lot of Thai versus Thai matchups. So we'll go over to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Kao Tem Phet Palapuri.
Oh yeah, whoa. Look, they can never keep me down, I'm going, and if I ever fail, just know I'll go again, I never quit.
Here we are in the red corner, representing Thailand as well, is Kautam Phet Palabodi. The age of 19, our young fighter in the red corner stands at 165 centimeters with a fight record of 53 fights, 32 wins, 19 losses, and 2 draws. So I'm excited to see what Kautam, we've seen him fight here before quite a few times. He's got a really, really strong left kick, some solid hands. So I'm excited to see what he brings this morning here at Fairtex Fight. Of course, shout out to our sponsors, Fairtex Sports Equipment, Youth Sports Equipment, Terror Entertainment, Channel 7. Of course, here every Saturday at the famed Lumpinee Stadium, the mecca of Muay Thai, right here in the heart of Bangkok, Thailand. So we'll see what Kaltam brings to the ring this morning in this 3-round battle of pure Muay Thai. Just as he says his last-minute prayers, stepping over the ropes, we'll go over to Mark Abbott.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่แรกในวันนี้จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 58 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This opening bout is in Muay Thai at 58 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting out of the black corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัมสูง 169 weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 169 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is ร้อยเหลี่ยมเพชรใต้เพชรบุรี แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัมสูง 165 weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand, this is ก้าวแต้มเพชรพลาบุรี and your referee ชาสิบตรีพิเชษฐ์กหกสิทธิ์
Here we are with the tail of the tape, Pet Palabodi versus Thai Pet Puri. So, Pet coming in with a little bit of a height disadvantage to 4 centimeters to Roy Liam. Roy Liam standing at 169. So, I'm expecting to see a bit of clinch action because normally what we see in Muay Thai is the taller fighter engaging in the clinch, bringing the knees up the middle. So here we are for round 1.
A nice slow start to start the first round, just trying to feel out the opponent, trying to get some reads on each other. William Pet's just doing a very good job to block that kick. And some nice low kicks already starting out by Kaltam.
Here we are with Roy Liam in the southpaw.
And a beautiful, beautiful backhand landed by the red corner, Kaltam. Straight down the pipe, landed right on the chin. Both fighters exchanging kicks in the center of the ring, landing powerful shots very early on.
Of course, Kaltam in the southpaw position.
Both fighters have a very similar record as well, so it's very interesting to see how they're going to do things just a little bit differently to their opponent.
Doubling up on the rear kick there from Kaltam.
A nice teep landed by the red corner, knocking his opponent back just ever so slightly. And a big head kick landed.
With the arm, just feeling him out, measuring that distance well, edging forward.
And again, another high kick, but blocked by the black corner. But again, he's going to feel that power through his gloves either way. A nice stick jab.
Little bit of a clinch exchange there, but coming back on the outside where Kaltam is more comfortable firing off those rear kicks as southpaws do so well. If I were Roy Liam, I would be moving around, getting out of the kicking distance there. Nice little dump there. May get a warning for a bit of a judo throw, which is actually a foul in Muay Thai. But he did throw it from the hip, so...
I mean, both fighters are fighting at the mid-range as well and landing some nice kicks. So they've already found their range early. And a nice jab landed with a nice head kick as well. And an elbow just skimming the chin of the red corner.
Kaltam putting some nice hands together, putting that rear hand straight through the guard. Roy Liam continuing to edge forward, shaking off those strikes there.
Very nice 1-2 landed by Cao Tam. Both shots landing on the chin of Roy Liam.
Roy Liam on the back foot now.
Both fighters look laser focused as well, just trying to land some very powerful shots in the first round.
Oh, beautiful inside elbow there from Cao Tam.
And both fighters exchanging knees in the clinch, just like you said. We're going to be expected to see a lot of clinches in this fight. And again, both fighters go back to the center of the ring, holding medium distance. And a nice round to start this Fairtex Road to 1.
So that is the end of the first round of our first bout this morning. So we'll go and have a look at some of the replays. What did you think of that, Jimmy, that first round?
I did not expect so many powerful shots to be landed early on. Let's see here. That was that first backhand landed right down the pipe, right on the chin of the black corner. A beautiful shot to push his opponent back. And then a nice flurry to land afterwards.
Beautiful answer there, back from Cao Tam, evading those kicks of Roy Liam Pet. Roy Liam doing a good job of keeping the pressure on the southpaw.
Well, Cao Tam has been landing some very powerful hands as well, like landing some very powerful shots upstairs, but also throwing some nice low kicks as well. Keeping his opponent guessing, is he going to go high, is he going to go low? Maybe set up those knockout shots.
I think for Roy Liam Pet in the black corner to really take this away, he's going to have to continue that onward pressure in the second round and break the distance of Cao Tam, who's doing so well on the outside, firing off those southpaw kicks. You know, often it's, oh, here we are for round 2. Often it's quite hard for orthodox fighters to break that distance.
Cao Tam starting off with a head kick and then a beautiful combination of a downwards elbow. Both fighters trying to make a statement, trying to land powerful shots, and a nice body kick landed again by the red corner. Some very powerful kicks landed.
Pet really trying to put the pressure on and engage in that clinch where he wants to be. Putting the hands nice and high, marching forward, taking out the rear leg of Cao Tam, dumping him to the ground there, continuing that Muay Khao march forward style.
Constantly pushing him back into the corner, but a nice teep to answer that forward pressure. And a sweep.
Cao Tam bringing his own sweeps into the middle of the ring there, answering back for the punishment that Roy Liam Pet gave him earlier in the first.
And an elbow just missing the top of the head, and he's just smiling at his opponent, asking for more. These are some nice, powerful kicks landed by both opponents. Roy Liam Pet now just slowing down a little bit, marching forward, blocks that kick.
Cao Tam sitting on the back foot, trying to draw him in for that kicking range, baiting his opponent.
But a nice calf kick landed as well, and it nearly toppled Roy Liam Pet as well. By Roy Liam Pet to back his opponent in the corner.
Big catch and a dump there by Cao Tam.
Both fighters tumble to the ground. And again, marching forward, trying to get his opponent into the corner. Both fighters catch a kick. And a nice sweep to end the action.
Cao Tam doing a phenomenal job of parrying that hand and moving around to the right to fire off that kick. Big teep.
It looks like he's been trying to set that one up for a long time. We haven't seen many powerful kicks landed in the last minute by the red corner, so it looks like he was waiting for it. Both fighters putting on a good display of Muay Thai. It's always nice to see a classic southpaw against an orthodox. And a nice kick to the body, and again knocks his opponent off balance.
About 30 seconds to go into the second round. Big knee exchanges here in the clinch.
And an elbow just missing the chin.
As Cao Tam applies that palm over Roy Liam Pet's face there in the clinch. Beautiful whipping kick there by Cao Tam as he moves around to the right again. A very good strategy for the southpaw.
Absolutely, and Tam just landed a nice check hook as well as his opponent was marching forward. A nice hook to move around, and a beautiful round number 2 as well.
Fantastic, phenomenal action here at Fairtex Fight every Saturday. You can watch us on YouTube for English commentary. Just type in Fairtex Fight on YouTube, or if you're here in Thailand, Channel 7 HD on your remote control, you can change it to the English commentary settings. So here we are for some of the replays for Tam versus Roy the Armpit.
And you see there, that southpaw shot lands very well against an orthodox. You send your backhand right through the middle and land it on the chin. And there's that teep again. Every time Tam went back, he fired a teep to keep his opponent off balance. And elbows in the clinch.
They've got to be careful that they don't go too elbow happy. That can often leave a gap.
What are they open to if they're landing too many elbows, Joe?
Well, they can walk into elbows. That's one of the dangers of getting a bit elbow happy is, you know, you want to keep that guard nice and high, but sometimes the elbow can slip through, you get cut.
As opposed to land an elbow, you've got to be in elbow distance of both opponents, right?
That's right. You've got to be a little bit conservative when it comes to being in elbow range. Okay, so here we are for round 3. First bout of this morning.
Both fighters firing off very early. 2 very explosive fighters with kicks. Evading the kick and firing one of his own.
Roy the Armpit marching forward with a little bit of desperation as Tam has been moving around, measuring the distance well this morning.
Using every move in the Muay Thai playbook. We saw knees, elbows, kicks, punches, everything being thrown in the first 30 seconds of this round.
Beautiful rear teeth there by Tam.
And a nice left hand stiff to the chin done by Tam.
Oh, big elbows there by Tam.
An overhand elbow just lands on the chin.
Roy the Arm continuing to march forward, egging Tam on. But I don't think it's enough for Roy the Armpit. He's actually got to do something as he engages into the clinch.
Well, Tam just landed 3 kicks there, but Tam looks very calm as well.
Tam doing a phenomenal job of sitting on that back foot, drawing him into kicking range. Very classic Muay Thai style. That, of course, being kick in Thai, being a very beautiful kick stylist, doubling up on the kicks.
And a nice right hand landed by William Petch just on the temple of Tam. So some of these shots are getting through, but I think Tam is doing a very good job of staying on that back foot, waiting for the shots to come in and landing teeps of his own and big head kicks as well. A nice head kick landed by Tam.
Nullifying the clinch very beautifully there, taking the back of Roy the Armpit. Now, it doesn't necessarily score, but it does show dominance there in the clinch. Roy the Armpit continuing to march forward in desperation. Big dump there by Tam.
It looks like Roy Petch is just marching forward, trying to land some powerful kicks again. But I think Tam has just got the timing down and some nice head kicks, just missing the chin.
Beautiful elbow, straight there, stepping through, dropping, but not for the 8 count.
And Roy Petch just gets back up, but that was a big elbow.
Nice lead hook there by Roy the Armpit as he continues to march forward. Beautiful answer back by Tam. Solid kick resounding here in the stadium.
It's an absolute kicking chess match right now. Both fighters exchanging big kicks inside.
Roy the Armpit is really going to have to bring out the Hail Mary because Tam has been sitting on that back foot so effectively, nullifying most of Roy the Armpit's attacks.
It looks like he's getting just a little bit tired, a little bit fatigued. That's what happens when you march forward the entire fight.
Dying seconds to go. That is the end of the round.
What a fantastic fight as well by these 2 fighters.
Fantastic display of classic Muay Thai. Southpaw versus Orthodox. Muay Khao versus Muay Thai. So a clinch fighter versus a kick stylist. Let's go have a look at some of those replays.
Catches a kick and a nice kick of his own landed by William Petch. And a nice teep landed by Tam. And that was that beautiful elbow on the cheekbone.
Beautiful rolling elbow there, Jimmy.
Let's see if we get that over elbow that actually sent his opponent down. And there it is. A sneaky elbow on the inside, just dropping his opponent. A very quick flash knockdown, but not called by the referee.
So we'll go over to Mark Abbott for the official judges'
Ladies
decision.
and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this bout 30-27. 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27. For the winner, in the red corner, ก้าวเต็มเพชรพลาบดี ว้าวใส่กันเต็มที่นะครับเห็นนะครับนักมวยอยากได้สัญญากับทาง One Championship นะครับก้าวเต็มเพชรพลาบดีนะครับเขาเข้ารอบต่อไปในมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand. What a fantastic opening bout there. You can see these fighters really hunting for that One Championship contract. Kao Tem Phet Phalabody will be advancing to the next stage of our tournament. เราจะพักกันสักครู่นะครับท่านผู้ชมเราจะกลับมากับคู่ต่อไปนะครับอยู่ในมวยรอบของเราเหมือนกันครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิงนะครับพิกัด 53 กิโลกรัมนักมวยอิสราเอลปะทะนักมวยไทยครับ We will be back after the break with our next bout in female Muay Thai 53 kilograms. A fighter from Israel and a fighter from Thailand. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here at the iconic Lumpinee Stadium on Channel 7 HD วันนี้นะครับพิเศษมากๆเลยครับเป็นมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand ซีซั่น2นะครับคู่ต่อไปครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิงนะครับพิกัด 53 กิโลกรัม Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner for the next bout, Sheer Fairtex.
It was very good experience for me and I met really strong opponents and I'm very motivated. Even though I lost in the final, I'm very happy because I get to fight with the best female fighters and get a lot of experience. My goal, one big goal is to get to One Championship and to be champion. And thank you to Iwasadu and Fairtex Fight, and thanks to my teammates and my friends in Fairtex for supporting me and cheering me, and I promise I will do my best.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going into fight number 2, making their way to the ring, fighting out of Fairtex Gym in Pattaya. We have Sheer Fairtex Cohen. She is 22 years of age, weighing at 53 kilograms and a height of 158 centimeters, with a record of 5 wins, 1 loss.
Bad bitches every city in my tribe.
And of course, we've seen Sheer fight here on Fairtex before, doing a phenomenal job in the last season of Road to One, taking on some very, very strong fighters. So I'm excited to see what she brings. She's got a very, very good high stable of teammates down there in Fairtex, so it'll be good to see.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Nong Fern Wilayut Pham.
Here we are in the red corner, representing Thailand is Nong Fern Wirayut Farm, the age of 24, Nong Fern stands at 160 centimetres with a fight record of 52 fights, 31 wins, 19 losses and 2 draws. So a bit of a differentiation in the experience between these two female athletes, which is not uncommon to see between a foreign birth Thai matchup. But that doesn't mean that Sher can't bring something to the table, because the level of training down in Fairtex is absolutely phenomenal. The differentiation in experience doesn't speak to the testament or the level of training that they do receive down there in Fairtex. And of course, as I mentioned before, that it isn't uncommon to see such a differentiation in the level of experience.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้คู่ที่ 2 จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 53 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Muay Thai bout at 53 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม สูง 158 weighing in at 53 kilograms, standing 158 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิสราเอล from Israel, this is Fairtex แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม สูง 160 weighing in at 53 kilograms, standing 160 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Nong Fern Wirayut Farm and your referee พันโทหญิงนิชาพร เยี่ยมโชติคุณ
So here's the tail of the tape, Wirayut Farm, Nong Fern Wirayut Farm versus Cher Fairtex at 53 kilograms. I'm really looking forward to this one, Jimmy. Of course, seeing Cher fight before.
I'm always excited to see someone with a large record against someone who hasn't got a huge record, and see how they actually do against this more experienced opponent. Round number 1.
Cher early on the back foot as Nong Fern applies the pressure. Cher doing a good job there, straight in the clinch, putting that palm over the face, smothering Nong Fern, disrupting her breathing and her vision.
It looks like Nong Fern as well is just trying to find a range of the jab, but landing a nice slapping right hook as well, just to kind of graze the vision of Cher as well. And a nice right hand, there it is again, and catches the kick. The fight is just in the clinch right now.
Good knee block. Very good strategy there by Cher to nullify the clinch straight away, not allowing the Thai to find her rhythm.
And a nice combination landed by Cher. We had a 1-2 landed with a right kick as well.
It's a bit of a trademark of Cher, is that lead hook to lead kick, which we've seen here before on Fairtex fight. Her last fight, I believe, was about a month ago, where she really utilised that lead hook to leg kick very effectively, puncturing the tyre, as they say in Thai.
Well, it's a good way to slow down your opponent as well. You're always expecting that leg kick. It's a nice combination. Again, firing those leg kicks as well to Nong Fern to slow her movement down. Especially if a fighter just keeps plodding forward, you need to somehow slow them down and stop them in their tracks. There it is again. That exact combination you were talking about, Joe. It's that 1-2 into a leg kick.
And there we can see Cher nullifying the clinch with that palm across the mouth of Nong Fern. And you can actually see a bit of an egg boiling up on Nong Fern's head there from some of those elbows inside the clinch of Cher.
I mean, those big right hands as well is definitely causing some swelling and a hematoma on top of the right eyebrow.
Very good hand control there by Cher, putting the palm across on the outside.
Again, another very exciting round to start off the fight as well. Both fighters just firing absolute bombs at one another.
And of course, this fight being one of...
And again, another, sorry Joe, but a cheeky elbow on the inside on that exact same position you were talking about, just above the left eyebrow of Nong Phen.
And of course, this fight being one of the fights in the tournament for the Road to One series, Season 2. The winner of the tournament will go on to get a contract with One Championship.
Again, 2 leg kicks landed against Nong Phen, and it looks like Sher is just putting on an absolute display of powerful leg kicks. But again, Nong Phen still just plodding forward, trying to find her range and land some big, powerful shots. 10 seconds to go of round number 1.
So there we can see Nong Phen trying to kick. Oh, taking some damage to the back of the head there. That is the end of round 1.
I always like to see that even in the last 10 seconds, they don't take their foot off the brakes. They get stuck in and really fire to the end.
So, Jimmy, on your unofficial scorecard, how did you see that first round going?
I mean, we see some of these replays here. I just saw that Sher was very, very dominant. I mean, Nong Phen started off with the nice combinations landed, but Sher just landed some beautiful combinations. We saw some 1-2 kicks, lots of leg kicks, and some nice control there as well.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. It was a very strong round there for Sher. She did a good job of nullifying the clinch, using some of those elbows on the inside, but also some of those hacking leg kicks that we saw earlier on in the round. That's going to really take its toll on Nong Phen from Thailand.
And very vicious kicks and elbows as well on the inside, like just chopping down with that elbow.
So we'll see what round 2 brings us. Sher dancing it off.
Sher ready to go already, ready for war. Let's see how Nong Phen responds to that.
I think she would have got a bit of a spray from a corner there, telling her to pick up the pace.
And again, round number 2 starting very similar to round number 1. Nong Phen just plodding forward, trying to get up close and personal with Sher, but Sher again nullifying the action by clinching her opponent.
Nullifying that clinch with that cross block there. Beautiful work there by Sher.
And clean combinations landed by Sher as well. And some nice elbows, a 3-elbow combination landed to the side of the head of Nong Phen. It looks like Sher is really trying to win that 10K bonus.
Sher's got more combinations than a bank safe this morning, moving around to the right. Beautiful work, slipping that hand on the inside of the clinch with that cross block. So when I talk about a cross block in the clinch, it's actually when you apply your leg over your opponent's hips to nullify that clinch. It's a very, very, very effective technique to nullify the clinch, breaking the distance, not allowing your opponent to gain any advantage in the clinch to bring those knees up. Beautiful palm across there.
Sher doing a very good job of just waiting for Nong Phen to come forward. There's no reason to press the action. She knows her opponent's already on the front foot. And again, Sher lands a big combination and then throws her opponent to the floor.
Nong Phen looking a little bit desperate here this morning.
Nong Phen has landed some nice shots and thrown some very good combinations, but I just think Sher has just done a little bit more to land the quality, cleaner shots as well. Nong Phen's thrown a lot of flurries, but the clean shots landed are done by Sher.
Back foot again. There's that big swinging right hand there by Nong Phen.
I'd like to see some more jabs by Nong Phen, maybe try and find her range, find where Sher is before she throws that big right hand.
Ensures that just a little bit stronger physically of the two.
And looks a little bit more tenacious to win this fight. Looks like she's got something to prove as well, and really trying to stop her opponent as well with these big, beautiful right hand landed over the top of the guard, hitting Nong Phen in the chin.
Big swinging knee there just before hitting the back of Nong Phen.
These 3-round fights often come down to who's got the best gas tank and who wants it more. And a nice combination landed by Sher. Nong Phen looking away at the referee. The referee looking at this fight very, very closely. What an absolute fight.
If it continues with this onslaught from Sher, we could see it called off very early.
10 seconds to go of round number 2, and last time this happened, Sher just landed an absolute clinic of shots, never takes any time off. And a nice right hand landed just after the bell. What a round we just saw, and a nice display of punches landed by Sher. Sher, if you're in Nongfern's corner, what advice are you giving?
I would be telling her to stay on the outside, get out of the striking range, fire off those kicks. Just because the clinch isn't actually working for her that effectively. I'd also be telling her to fire straight down the line, use straighter punches instead of trying to loop that hand around.
Seeing the fight replay here as well. Just whatever Sher can throw, she did. Here it is again. It was that right hand that misses but comes back with another one. No time wasted, no time to reset, just constantly throwing combinations. A very, very nice display of Muay Thai by Sher. But Nongfern still in this. Nongfern proving what warrior she is. Just no back foot, constantly plodding forward, trying to clinch her opponent, try and land some powerful shots on the inside. But a very, very exciting fight so far. We're coming up to the last round, round number 3. Nongfern really needs to do something here to win this fight.
So round 3.
Starting off very strong with that double jab right hand and 3 body kicks landed. And loses her balance there.
Coming straight out of the gates here in the 3rd round, trying to apply the pressure now. Oh, some vicious elbows there on the top of the head. Sher really looking to make a statement here this morning. Prove to the promotion that she's worthy of that contract for 1. Applying that palm over in the clinch again. A very effective technique to smother your opponent. Beautiful rear kick there from Sher.
And Nongfern lands a nice right hand of her own on the chin of Sher, but Sher eats it up and fires one of her own. Nongfern knows she needs to get a knockout to win this fight.
Sher really applying the pressure here.
Nice hand landed. The ref looking at this very closely. Lots of combinations landed by Sher, knocking the head back.
Big slip of the right hand there. Think we could see this could be called off any moment. Nongfern looking on sea legs now.
And a very good stoppage by the referee. No reason to take any more damage, but Nongfern proved in there what a warrior she is. She just went out to the last bell.
So that means that Sher will go on to the next round of the Road to 1 series. And also, she will get a 10,000 baht knockout bonus. So a nice little payday for Sher Fairtex.
Let's see some of these replays. And that was that nice right hand landed by Nongfern early on, which actually knocked her opponent off balance. However, it was just the absolute onslaught of constant punches and elbows landed by Sher that eventually got the fight to be stopped. Every shot landing on the chin of Nongfern, and there's no reason to take any more damage. Nongfern will come back to fight another day. Let's go to Mark Abbott in the center of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 3, the referee has called a stop to this fight for your winner via technical knockout in the black corner, Sher Fairtex. และขอเรียนเชิญคุณเปรมนะครับ CEO Fairtex Fight มามอบโบนัสครับเป็น knockout bonus จาก Fairtex Equipment 10,000 บาท There we have Sher Fairtex winning her bout and advancing to the next round of our tournament. Fairtex Fight Road to 1 Thailand and picking up that 10,000 baht knockout bonus. เราจะพักกันสักครู่นะครับท่านผู้ชมแล้วก็กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปนะครับพิกัด 53 กิโลกรัมนักมวยจากประเทศอิหร่าน ปะทะนักมวยไทยนะครับในมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand. See you after the break.
For sure it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its side. Go down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plague I have in my head.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extremeมวยมันพัน Extreme
สนับสนุนโดยเวเบอร์ผลิตภัณฑ์ที่ช่างเชื่อใจเจ้าของบ้านเชื่อมั่น
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme วันนี้นะครับเป็นมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand ผ่านไปแล้วครับ2คู่แรกนะครับครบยก9แต้มเพชรพลบดีจะเข้ารอบต่อไปนะครับส่วนของคู่ที่2ก็มีผู้ชนะด้วยน็อกนะครับนั่นก็คือเชียร์ Fairtex เขาก็จะเข้ารอบต่อไปด้วยครับ The third fight of the day is in Muay Thai, 53 kilograms. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Sanaz Bazad, Warrior Academy.
It's guaranteed that I die legend. Yeah, son God, homie, I'm ready. Preach, just protecting my best.
Okay, in the black corner we have Sanaz Bezad representing Iran, fighting out of the Warrior Academy, weighing 53 kilograms at a height of 163 centimeters with a record of 7 wins and 2 losses.
Tell me what I can't have a cop to.
Of course, Sanaz representing Bezad Warrior Academy, one of the main gyms that bring out a lot of Iranian talent here in Thailand. The Iranians doing very well on a lot of promotions around Thailand at the moment. Coming from a strong kickboxing background and now applying their talents to the Muay Thai world. Sanaz, I'm expecting to come in with some very strong hands and lateral movement. Turn it over to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Kanchanasili, Sitnayok Wailampam.
Here we are in the red corner representing Thailand is Kanchanasiri Sitnayok Lampam at the age of 19, standing at 161 centimeters with a fight record of 27 fights, 19 wins, 8 losses, with a little bit more of experience over her Iranian counterpart. Kanchana City standing a little bit shorter than Sanaz. What I am expecting this morning is Kanchana City probably going to sit on the back foot, fire off the kicks, perhaps engage in the clinch a little bit more. The Thai fighters tend to have a bit more experience in the realm of clinching rather than the Iranian fighters. However, the Iranian fighters tend to have very good boxing and lateral movement coming from that more kickboxing-esque background. As I was talking, there is Paco, our cut man. Often Paco being on a lot of the shows here at Lumpinee Stadium, a very professional cut man. Turn it over to Mark Abbott.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้คู่ที่3จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 53 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 53 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม สูง 163 weighing in at 53 kilograms standing 163 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน from Iran this is Sanaz Bazad Warrior Academy แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 53 กิโลกรัม สูง 161 weighing in at 53 kilograms standing 161 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is กาญจนาศิริสิทธิ์นายกไวยลำปาง and your referee วัชรพรประชุมชัย
So here we are with the tail of the tape. Kanchana City from Thailand versus Sanaz Bezad Warrior Academy. Sanaz with the height advantage of about 2 centimeters.
Probably not a huge advantage in a fight like this. Iranian fighters tend to come out very explosive. So a higher advantage doesn't make much of a difference here. Round number 1.
Thundering leg kick there from Sanaz.
Again, a nice right hand landed, a nice flurry landed already by the Iranian fighter, Sanaz. Again, Iranian fighters tend to come out very explosive and have very heavy hands as well.
Beautiful southpaw kick there from Kanchana City. Already into the clinch, as I was talking about earlier. That is where she'll want to be.
Nice teeth landed by Sanaz to the chin of Kanchan Seri. And absolutely right, Kanchan Seri looks like she's trying to close the distance early, trying to get involved in the clinch, but Sanaz got some heavy, heavy hands, so all credit to Kanchan Seri. Still marching forward after being hit. And a nice fake to the body with a kick, right hand over the top by Sanaz.
Beautiful kick there by Kanchana City. That's where she'll want to be. She'll want to be straight into the clinch, shut down the punching power of the Iranian athlete.
Kanchan Seri charging at her opponent, landed some beautiful body kicks, and again landed a kick to the liver of her opponent.
Sanaz starting to work it out and block some of those kicks now.
And it looks like it's taking some of the gas out of Sanaz. Just taking those body kicks is really, really wear and tear on the body. Can make you feel more tired, very temperamental.
Locking on, spearing that knee up.
Both fighters in the clinch, the referee breaking them up. And a nice body kick landed by Kanchan Seri. And a fake with a right hand over the top.
Kanchana Seri just edging forward, trying to break the distance with the punching power of Sanaz.
Sanaz landing some nice right hands as well, almost using her backhand as her lead hand, trying to find the range early on.
Seri whipping those kicks in again.
Nice head kick attempt and followed by a big right hand. But again, Kanchan Seri gets in the clinch, slows her opponent's onslaught down, and again Kanchan Seri walking forward. Nice catch and a trip.
About 30 seconds to go here.
Very explosive first start to this round.
I'm really liking Kanchana Seri's lead kicks. They're working beautifully, taking out the power of Sanaz.
But just as in, Sanaz lands a nice flurry of a run, landing punch after punch onto the chin of the Thai. 10 seconds to go of round number 1. Both fighters putting on a beautiful display of Muay Thai. And there's that body kick just to end the round. It looks like Ansari is trying to slow her opponent down. Let's get some fight action replays.
There's that rear hand there by Kanchana Seri, straight down the line. Big safe. Big teep to the face there by Sanaz. Not quite pushing Kanchana Siri back. She kept the pressure on throughout the round.
But it looks like Sanaz is timing Kansari walking forward, which is why she's able to land those head kicks and those elbows quite easily. And this is when, towards the end of the round, when Sanaz landed a flurry of her own. This is a very classic fight of a back foot landing flurries and Kansari landing some very nice body kicks. I also noticed that Kansari would spin a body kick and then land a big shot upstairs as well to keep her opponent guessing.
Yeah, she's mixing up the levels very effectively there, Jimmy. So here we are for round two.
Round number two, we'll hit to one. Her fighter is in the center of the ring now on the back of the ropes, firing big haymakers of her own. The ref just breaks them slightly.
So it looks like Sanaz might have been told to pick up the pace here.
And some nice elbows to the side of the head of Kanchan Suri. But again, Kansari isn't taking a back foot, she's firing of her own, and then a nice prevention in the clinch.
They're not quite at the right angle to cut, they're just sort of thudding as a hammer.
Almost like being hit by a jab. You feel it, but you're not getting cut up and you're not getting hurt by it, you just feel that it's there.
Beautiful whipping kick there by Kanchana Siri.
Nice body kick landed by Kansari, but then Saraz lands a nice spinning back fist.
Got to spin it to win it, Jimmy. That's what we call the Sydney special. Shout out to Andy Parham there from Sydney.
And a nice body kick again landed. Constant body kicks landed by Kanchan Suri, trying to take the breath away from her opponent, Sanaz. But every time Sanaz takes a body kick, she lands a headshot of her own. The slap heard around the ring, echoing.
So you can actually see Kanchana Siri, as she kicks, she moves around out of the punching distance. Bit of a flurry coming in now. Good number.
That quite often as well. As soon as Sanaz gets in on the inside, she throws a massive flurry of just head kicks, punches, and elbows.
Good smothering there by Kanchana Siri.
It looks like Kanchan Suri is just trying to slow Sanaz down so she can prevent the flurries, but a nice teep to knock her opponent back. And again, Kanchan Suri charges in, but Sanaz fires a lot of punches of her own.
What I'd really like to see is Kanchan Suri applying that long guard to shut down some of the punches, grab on and just knee. That's where she's going to be most effective.
We haven't seen much clinch work done by Kanchan Suri. As soon as she gets in, it's just to kind of slow the opponent down. And there it is again.
Good work by the Thai athlete.
Both fighters throwing everything they've got in this second round. 20 seconds to go. It's been quite an even round at face value, but Joe, who do you think's winning this round right now?
For me, I'm going to give it to Kanchana Suri just with the effective kicks, also the scoring and the clinch.
Because it looks like Sanaz has landed the more punches to the head, but that may be not enough. End of round number two.
Kanchana Suri looking very confident there with the arms up. So we'll go have a look at the action replays for round two.
Let's go to replay number one. This is where both fighters in the clinch landing knees and elbows, and Sanaz landing about 3 elbows on the inside of the clinch.
Kanchana Suri looking a little bit flustered there from some of those elbows, but then just readjusted herself to get back into the kicking range, applying that long guard to shut down Sanaz.
There was the kick that actually knocked her opponent off guard. I don't think it was a knockdown, it was just a kick that landed to the hips of her opponent.
Big teep there from Kanchana Suri, giving her own.
And again, Sanaz has landed some very powerful shots to the chin of Kanchan Suri. But again, Kanchan Suri hasn't been deterred at all. She's still walking forward. So I'm very excited for this third round. It looks like it could be even, but Kanchan Suri has just done so well inside the clinch. So I'm very curious to see how the judges have scored this. So let's go to round number 3, see who wants it the most.
Round 3.
Both fighters in the center of the ring firing big shots early on.
Interestingly, Sanaz getting straight into the clinch early on. In my opinion, that's not where she wants to be. She want to be on the outside using those flurry punches.
Absolutely. Needs to land those more powerful shots that she can do. She's got some very, very good hands. She needs to just kind of stay out of the distance of Kanchan-Suri.
Beautiful double up and a kick from there from the tie.
Her fight is in the clinch. And again, Kanchan-Suri working to get the back of her opponent. Both fighters fumbling to the floor.
Bit of jiu-jitsu action here this morning. It's not quite where you want to be in Muay Thai, but nonetheless, very effective of taking to the ground there from the Thai athlete.
Looks like Sanaz is waiting for Kanchan-Suri to walk forward now. But a nice body kick landed by Kanchan-Suri and a nice catch and a trip by Sanaz. A teep as well, knocking her opponent back into the corner. Both fighters in the clinch, firing big shots. The ref
trying to apply that hand over the top in the clinch to her opponent. Nice looping overhand right there from Sanaz. Both fighters are back into the clinch. And Kanchan-Suri just applying that D-lock. Beautiful little leg kick there.
Already halfway through round number 3. Who wants this fight more? Who wants to win more? You can see Sanaz's corner shouting, you need to do more of that. You need to land more inside the clinch. That's what they're telling her.
Beautiful, long, rangy knee there from Kanchan-Suri on the back foot now.
And some vicious right hands attempted by Sanaz. And again, Kanchan-Suri just lands a nice overhook around the back of the neck of Sanaz, controlling her in the clinch. 1 minute to go of round number 3.
Beautiful display of balance there by the Thai. Just turning that hip over as soon as Sanaz caught the kick. Very, very good level of ring IQ there from the Thai.
Looks like Sanaz is just a little bit fatigued and a little bit tired, but still firing some nice knees inside the clinch.
About 30 seconds to go in the third and final round this morning. Iran versus Thailand.
A nice chopping elbow just missing Kanchan-Suri, and Kanchan-Suri looks determined to finish this fight strong. Again, some nice elbows landed by Sanaz.
Bit of a stalemate here as our referee brings them back into the center for the dying seconds of the final round.
Not long to go.
Nice stabbing knees as Sanaz looks up at the clock, and that is the end of the final round.
Both fighters show a very good display of sportsmanship as well, hugging it out. What a war those two went through. And I'm very curious to see how the judges have scored this one.
So let's have a look at some of the replays.
And this is when both fighters met very early on and landed some nice, powerful shots. But then Kanchan-Suri knocking the head back of Sanaz, and Sanaz comes back of her own as well. It was a very even fight in the exchanges here sometimes. But it was that clinch by Kanchan-Suri that I think may have done it for her. And again, Sanaz landing some nice flurries. Some nice big right hands over the top. Some nice elbows landed on the inside. We are going to go to Mark Abbott very soon for the final decision of this fight. Fairtex, road to 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28 for the winner. In the red corner, กาญจนาศิริสิทธิ์นายกไวลำปาง Fantastic performance there. She will, of course, be advancing to the next stage of our tournament. Fairtex Fight Road to 1 Thailand. เราจะพักกันสักครู่นะครับ กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปครับ มวยไทยพิกัด 58 กิโลกรัมนะครับในมวยรอบของเราครับ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand Season 2 ครับ Don't go anywhere. See you after the break.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme สวมสนับสนุนโดยปุ๋ยท็อปวันใช้น้อยผลผลิตเยอะ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme นะครับวันนี้ครับเป็นมวยรอบของเรา Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand Season 2 ครับผ่านไปแล้วครับ3คู่ต่อไปครับเป็นคู่ที่4 The next bout of the day is in Muay Thai 58 kilograms. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner จรัสชัย ป.ปัญญาวัฒน์
Here in the black corner we have Charachai Paul Panyawat, the age of 16. At the tender age of 16, this fighter stands at 175 centimetres, 38 fights, 31 wins, 7 losses. So a pretty strong record from Chai Charat representing Thailand.
Not very old as well, but only 16 years of age, but still a very good record already representing Thailand.
So often Thai fighters start quite young, sometimes even at the age of 6. You know, often they fight out in the provinces on the Muay Wat shows. Muay Wat means temple shows. So they gain a lot of experience from a young age. You know, in the West, often we have smokers or sparring days, but Thai fighters, they gain their experience by just fighting regularly.
Rather than getting involved in constant sparring like you would in boxing, they just kind of get their experience by fighting. I mean, 16 years old and already 38 official fights. I mean, that is a lot of experience for a 16-year-old boy. You would not want to be his teacher in high school and telling him he's
And let's bring out the fight in the red corner ยอดธนง นพเดช จิตรขุนยิม
Okay, in the red corner we have Yotanong Nopadet Jim. We have the age of 31 years old, the height of 168 centimeters, weighing 59 kilograms, with a fight record of 80 fights total, 53 wins, 22 losses, and 5 draws. So as we were saying, a lot of fights and a huge age difference, almost double the age of his opponent.
So this could be a tale of age versus beauty.
Both fighters looking very good for their ages. They're here, 31 years old. I mean, he's a very, very healthy fighter. He's been fighting for a very, very long time, and he looks very good for 31. But again, he's coming up against a youthful 16-year-old. Both fighters still very experienced as well.
Of course, we've seen Yotanong fight here before, always putting on a phenomenal performance here at Fairtex Fight every Saturday, 10 a.m. Thai time.
There is a 7 centimeters
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้
disadvantage as well.
คู่ที่ 4 จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 58 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 58 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม สูง 175 weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is จริยชัย ป.ปัญญาวัฒน์แล้วคู่ คู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัมสูง 170 weighing in at 58 kilograms standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand this is ยอดธนง นพเดช กุลเยี่ยม and your referee จ่าสิบตรีอนุกุลตามศรีลำ
So here we are with the tail of the tape, Nopadet Sikunjim versus Charachai Paul Panyawat. Of course, Charachai, the younger of the two, with a bit of a height advantage. So I'm expecting to see Charachai engage in that clinch, spear the knees up, break the distance of Yotanong.
Round number 1 underway.
Beautiful teep there by Charachai, straight out of the gate.
I'm a big fan of starting the fight with a team, just starting the action very early on, setting the pace. And a nice 1-2 body kick landed by the younger fighter Charachai.
Using that lead leg to break the distance. Yotanong coming out with the leg kick there, trying to take out the lead leg of Charachai.
Chopping into them. You can hear that slap around the arena. And both fighters in the center of the ring, trying to feel each other out. Both landing some nice touching teeth, trying to find the distance of their opponent. And a nice 1-2 again landed by Charachai. It looks like Charachai has found his range very early on.
Gets along with a high guard.
The fighters in the center of the ring just trying to find some openings. And a nice kick and a slight miss by Yotang.
Going for the body there, mixing up the levels, trying to keep Charachai guessing.
If you can't find the head, go to the body. It's always available. But again, the range of Charachai is proving to be a big problem for Yotang, because every time he gets close, he just lands with a combination, slightly steps back.
You can see there Charachai pulling up his shorts. The higher the shorts, the harder the kick.
And that was a nice leg kick landed by Yotanong. Against a taller fighter, you want to chop down the legs. You want to slow your opponent down. And some nice body punches landed again by Yotanong.
Tell you what, I'm very impressed, Jimmy, by the young Charachai.
I mean, showed some powerful shots. He's already knocked his opponent back twice with a nice right hand as well.
Beautiful balance there from that lead kick, blocking the body of Yotanong, showing his high ring IQ for such a young age.
Well, like you said, though, he's been fighting a very long time for someone who is this young as well. But a nice right leg kick landed by Yotanong. But Charachai just eats the leg kick and fires a nice teep of his own, knocking his opponent back.
Pushing Yotanong straight across the ring. He really jumps into that teep, almost reminiscent of Samar Payakaroon, very famous for that side teep.
It knocks the air out of your opponent whilst knocking him back as well, and it creates the illusion of the kick being more powerful than it actually is. Some nice knees landed on the inside of the clinch. And Yotanong doing a very good job of plodding forward and trying to land a nice right hand to the solar plex of Charachai. But Charachai landed some nice body kicks and an overhand elbow as well.
Charachai doing a phenomenal job there in that first round. Not even switching the kick, just flicking it up and scoring on the body. So let's go and have a look at the replays here.
Nice, exciting first round as well.
Very good display of Muay Thai this morning. There's that side teep there from Yotanong.
And that was that right hand that just skimmed the chin of Yotanong. But there's that nice body punch again, landed by Yotanong, trying to slow down his opponent, but Charachai just landed some nice body kicks here as well, keeping his distance, managing range perfectly, and throwing a nice 1-2 of his own.
Very lengthy frame from the young Charachai.
I mean, just 7 centimeters is a huge advantage, especially if you know how to use it as well. And it looks like Charachai knows exactly what he's doing. For 16 years old, he's already 175 centimeters. That is a very, very tall fighter for a Thai. I'm expecting Yotanong to come out a little bit faster and trying to close the distance down a little bit more. Round number 2.
Beautiful lead jab to the kick there from Charatai. Just showing his immense capability of balance.
Nice cheeky elbow landed on the inside by Charatai. Yotanong evading the kick and landing one of his own.
Nice lead block there from Charatai. Now switching stances into southpaw.
Both fighters landing big body kicks early on. We haven't seen many head kicks yet from this fight. Both trying to work down the legs and the body of their opponent.
And again, Charatai switching back to orthodox now. Trying to switch it up on his opponent, trick him a little bit.
Nice body kick landed to the ribs of Charatai. Yotanong trying to take away his opponent's gas tank, trying to chop down his legs, trying to chop down his body. Both fighters in the center of the ring now, trying to find their range, trying to land the powerful shots.
Good piece, hand control there by Yotanong. So he is swinging that lead arm around a little bit in desperation, battling with the height of Charatai.
We haven't seen the heavy hands of Charatai this round just yet. It looks like
Oh, beautiful inside elbow there from Charatai. Gaining the inside control from that bicep. Beautiful.
With some nice body work done by... Look, and he's covering up his opponent, landing some nice bodies to the kidneys of his opponent.
He's definitely hurt. Charatai is hurt.
Yotanong with a body shot. Like I said, he was chopping that body down the entire time. 6.
And that is the end of this fight with the referee calling it off.
As I was saying, Yotanong, I think, hurt Charatai very early on with a body shot, which is why we didn't see many flurries in the second round by Charatai. Those body shots paid dividends to then end the fight. It takes away your gas tank. We'll see some action replays here. It was that constant evasion by Yotanong to try and land some body shots. Charatai in the first round did a very, very good job, but Yotanong's experience, I think he knew he found his home early with those nice floating rib shot. You'll see it here again. There's a floating rib that once it gets hit, it takes your breath away, and it takes about 20 seconds for you to recuperate. A very nice display of body shots. Let's go to Mark Abbott in
Ladies
the center
and
of the ring.
gentlemen, in round number 2, we have a winner via knockout. In the red corner, Yotanong Nopade Titkunyim. และขอเรียนคุณเปรมนะครับ CEO Fairtex Fight มามอบโบนัสจาก Fairtex Equipment 10,000 บาท Yotanong Nopade Titkunyim จะเข้ารอบต่อไปในมวยรอบของเราครับ Fairtex Fight Road to 1 Thailand. He will of course be advancing to the next stage of this tournament. เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปนะครับในมวยรอบของเราครับ Fairtex Fight Road to 1 Thailand รุ่น 68 กิโลกรัมครับ We'll be back with more Muay Thai action in our tournament in the 68 kilogram category. See you after the break.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม นับสนุนโดยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here on Channel 7 at the world famous Lumpinee Stadium ผ่านไปแล้วครับ 4 คู่ มีครบยก 2 คู่ และมีน็อกอีก 2 คู่นะครับ นักชกที่ชนะด้วยน็อกนะครับ จะได้โบนัสจาก Fairtex Equipment 10,000 บาทเลยนะครับ คู่ต่อไปนะครับ จะเป็นคู่ที่ 5 The next bout is the 5th bout of the day. Let's bring out the fight in the black corner 12 ปนาเกียรติวินัย
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us again here on Channel 7 and YouTube. Making his way to the ring in the black corner, we have Sipsong Pana Kiawat Timnai, representing Thailand. He is 27 years old with a height of 178 centimeters, weighing 69 kilograms. He has got a massive 81 fight record with 51 wins, 30 losses and 0 draws, representing the Fairtex gym.
Now we've seen Sipsong Pana fight here. He's got the back of a bodybuilder, the pull-up machine, wider than a truck. I imagine he walks around carrying shopping bags.
The imaginary briefcases, as we like to call it. That is an impressive back. A very, very muscular build. The build of a bodybuilder, but the IQ of an athlete.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Kongnapa Simongkon.
So here we are in the red corner, representing Thailand as well is Kongnapa Sitmongkong. The age of 30, Kongpana stands at 176 centimeters with a fight record of 87 fights, 69 wins, 16 losses and 2 draws. So in this bout this morning, Thailand versus Thailand, which is always good to see, not just foreign versus Thai matchups. We always get to see Thailand versus Thailand matchups here at Fairtex Fight. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Thai time. You can see us on YouTube by typing in Fairtex Fight or on Channel 7 HD. Of course, Fairtex Fight wouldn't be possible without the likes of Sanam Muay, Lumpinee Stadium, Taro Entertainment, Thai What To Do, Som OT, Fairtex Equipment, Youth Sports Gear. Big thank you to all our sponsors this morning for bringing you the action.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 68 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 68 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม สูง 178 weighing in at 68 kilograms, standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is 12 ปนาเกียรติวินัยแล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม สูง 176 weighing in at 68 kilograms, standing 176 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand this is Kongnapa Simongkon and your referee 11 กิตดาพลตื้อ
Here we are with the table of the tape, Kongpana versus Sipsong Pana. Kongpana standing a little bit shorter than Sipsong Pana, the man with the back. Definitely a pull-up machine, I reckon.
Always excited for a Thai versus Thai, both displaying their national sport. Round number 1 underway.
So one of the things I'm wondering, Jimmy, is who would win out of a pull-up competition between Sip Songpana and our MC, Mark Abbott?
I think that's very clear. Mark Abbott would take him to the cleaners on that one. But I'd like to see it on a YouTube video. I've never known a man to do more pull-ups than Mark Abbott. And a nice combination landed very early on by the black corner, Mr. Sip Songpana. A nice 1-2 followed up by a leg kick. Just pure muscle. Inside leg kick as well, landed by Sip Songpana. And Kongpana just biding his time, waiting for an opening. Probably going to try and shoot down the middle when he gets a chance.
And then we see that trademark left kick of Sip Songpana, which did him so well on his fight a couple of weeks ago here on Fairtex Fight. He just fires it off without switching. That immense power through his hip.
I've seen this a lot with a lot of the Fairtex fighters. They land a very similar combination, which is a 1-2 followed up by a leg kick or a body kick.
Inside left kick there from Sip Songpana, trying to take out the lead leg of Kongpana.
Every punch Sip Songpana is throwing, you can feel it around this arena. It is a slapping noise, mean intentions behind every shot. But a nice jab landed by Kongnapar as well through the guards. And a nice calf kick landed by Songpana.
Nice little combination there by Kongnapar, bringing that uppercut through the guard.
Triple jab followed by a right hand to back his opponent, but again, they find themselves almost in the center of the ring, both trying to find their range. Inside leg kick, switch kick.
Doubling it up there. Beautiful little strategy there from Sip Songpana.
Shows a lot of good flexibility as well to throw a low kick and then quickly followed by a head kick as well. A nice combination landed by Kongnapar with a left hook and a right hook. Kongnapar now backing up the bigger opponent.
Beautiful teep there by Sip Songpana, pushing his opponent back.
And a teep again, pushing his opponent, followed by a head kick. Taking the gas away from his opponent. And a flurry landed by Kongnapar through the guard of Singapana.
Really liking Sip Songpana's framing. Oh, taunting Kongnapar to come on, bring it forward.
And a nice trip landed by Kongnapar. When Sip Songpana throws his punches, he's very stiff because of all that muscle, but every shot that he lands is very powerful as well. So it's a very, very interesting matchup. Very nice round. We're going to go to some action replays here as well. But some very powerful shots landed by Sip Songpana, but again, Kongnapar has found his home with some nice flurries as well. Very, very even on the feet, but some nice kicks landed by Sip Songpana. Let's see replay number one. There was that head kick landed by Sip Songpana.
Beautiful lead kick there by Sip Songpana, working very effectively for him there in the first round. In my opinion, I don't see this fight going the distance in the second round. That lead kick coming up onto the guard of Kongnapar is going to pay dividends. The guard is going to drop, and I can see that kick coming over the top onto the head of Kongnapar.
I have seen Kongnapar check a few of these kicks as well, so he's very, very seasoned and knows what to expect. Again, Sip Songpana throws powerful shots, but they're very stiff. Kongnapar throws a lot of lateral punches, a lot of lateral movement with more flexibility as well. Round number two, I'm very excited for this one.
Nice framing of the punches there from Kongnapar, looping it over the overhand right, mixing it up, bringing that uppercut, shovel uppercut.
Both fighters in the center of the ring, throwing very hard punches, trying to push each other back into the corners. And there's that flurry I was talking about by Kongnapar through the guard. And a powerful kick landed by Sip Songpana.
Combination by both fighters there. Yeah.
Both fighters landing powerful shots to the chin of each other.
Good long guard there by Sip Songpana, pushing the hands back. Good hand control.
How many of shots can you take like this without blocking them? Both fighters firing heavy, heavy shots to the chin. And now being backed up against the ropes, Kongnapar bringing the pressure.
So perhaps, Jimmy, my predictions are wrong. Kongnapar coming back.
As I was saying earlier on, Kongnapar is actually throwing some very precise shots. Sipsongpanna is throwing some stiff, powerful shots, but Kongnapar is throwing more flurries with more mean intentions now.
Nice lead left kick on the back foot, Sipsongpanna doing a good job of framing that left kick.
Very rarely do you see someone who looks like this getting backed up against the ropes. Kongnapar is trying to prove to everyone he's not scared of the big, muscle-framed Sipsongpanna. But again, a very even fight so far. Both fighters landing some very powerful shots. A very nice display of Muay Thai by both fighters. And a nice body kick landed by Sipsongpanna.
Good catch to the kick there. Good fundamentals there by Kongnapar. Looping that overhand right.
Big shot to the chin landed by Sipsongpanna. What a fantastic fight so far. Both fighters have eaten massive shots. What an absolute display of showing the chin of these opponents as well. The neck muscles are being worked today.
Here we are, Sipsongpanna on the back foot, using that left kick straight on the guard of Kongnapar. And if he eats any more, that guard would tend to drop. Very good strategy there being applied by the athlete from Fairtex, stabbing those knees through in the clinch.
And even if you block a big shot, if it knocks your opponent back, that's what the judges like to see. And a nice right hand landed on the top of the head by Sipsongpanna. And a nice clinch against the ropes. We've only got 10 seconds to go of this round number 2.
Beautiful left kick there by Sipsongpanna, doubling it up onto the guard, tripling it up.
But a nice flurry landed by Kongnapar. What a round we just saw there, Joe. I mean, your fight prediction didn't come true. However, it was still a very close round.
I have been known not to be a fortune teller. My crystal ball sometimes fails me more often than not.
But it was a beautiful fight. I mean, both fighters did exactly what they thought they would do. And I think Kongnapar wanted to prove he is not scared and took the center of the ring and landed combinations of his own. Here it is, landing that nice 1-2 with a kick downstairs.
Beautiful overhand right there from Sipsongpanna, using that long guard.
But he eats the shot. Kongnapar took some powerful shots, but almost didn't look like it bothered him at all. Is that just a good poker face or a sign of conditioning, Joe?
Granite chin, he's been definitely doing those neck curls, that's for sure.
Neck curls to get the
curls. Sorry, it took me a little bit to work that one out. I'm not very punnerific. Okay, we'll go into the third and final round coming up here at Fairtex Fight every Saturday morning, round 3. Sipsongpanna starting off early with that left kick, moving around.
A nice evasion by Kongnapar, firing a leg kick of his own. And a nice head kick landed by Sipsongpanna. A very even round starting so far of round number 3. And again, Kongnapar evading the head kicks and then firing flurries of his own. The fighters in the clinch, the ref breaking them. Doubling up the kicks and an attempt of a sweep by Kongnapar, but not successful. Both fighters wanting to close the action now, trying to get that 10,000 baht bonus by getting a knockout.
Sipsongpanna looking a little bit flustered there. I think perhaps some of those shots on the chin are taking its toll on him.
And the ref keeps needing to pull them back. It looks like they both just want to get stuck in there and try and finish this fight. Less than 2 minutes to go already.
Nearly over the ropes there.
Nice teep landed by Sipsongpanna to push his opponent back.
Kongapar forever marching forward. Just trying to apply that constant pressure, not allowing Sipsongpanar to fire off that kick.
And it doesn't give you any time to think as well. If someone's always coming forward, you've got to think very, very quickly and throw anything you can.
Beautiful left kick again onto the guard of Kongapar as he's blocking it.
Kongapar marching forward, trying to get involved in the clinch, and very nicely done by Sipsongpanar as well.
Forever applying that constant pressure from Kongapar. There we are. Some of my predictions are coming true. As I said, that left kick would break the guard of Kongapar, slipping that head kick, but not doing enough damage to take him out.
But is it enough in a 3-round fight, Joe? Maybe this pays dividends in a 6th round, but this is only 3 rounds. You've got to be explosive and try and take it away every round.
Sitting on the back foot now.
Nice jab, a very nice jab. Found his range and landed 2 kicks. What a beautiful display of range management by Sipsongpanar. Found his range with the jab and landed a nice kick. Less than 30 seconds to go of this entire fight.
Back into the clinch we go. Nice stall there from Sipsongpanar.
Who's going to take it away? Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Who's going to impress the judges? It's a very even fight so far. Yeah.
Dying seconds of the last round.
Both fighters look very, very tired, understandably. What a fantastic fight we just saw, Joe.
Absolutely, Jimmy. Very exciting. Beautiful left kick there by Sipsongpanar, and the constant forward pressure of Kongapar. In your unofficial scorecard, Jimmy, who do you see taking this one?
Early on, I was actually thinking Sipsongpanar, but that 2nd round by Kongapar was so dominant. I think Kongapar, I'm kind of scared to say it because Sipsongpanar looks very intimidating, but I think Kongapar may have taken this one. But again, I'm just a commentator and not a judge. But I think Kongapar was very impressive in round number 2. Very excited to see what Mark Abbott has to say. What about you, Joe?
I will agree with that. I think Kongapar came back very well. So let's go over to Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this bout 29-28. 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28 for the winner. In the black corner, Sipsongpanarเกียรติวินัย ยินดีด้วยครับเขาก็จะเข้ารอบต่อไปในมวยรอบของเราครับ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand ส่วนของคู่ต่อไปนะครับท่านผู้ชมก็จัดอยู่ในรุ่นเดียวกันนี่แหละครับ 18 กิโลกรัมนักชกจากสหรัฐอเมริกาและนักมวยจากประเทศไทยครับ Join us after the break with our next bout in our tournament at this same weight category, 68 kilograms. A fighter from the United States of America takes on a fighter from Thailand. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Extreme สนับสนุนโดยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here at the iconic Lumpinee Stadium วันนี้นะครับเป็นรายการ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand Season 2 นะครับ คู่ต่อไปนะครับอยู่ในรุ่น 68 กิโลกรัม The next bout is in the 68 kilogram division of our tournament. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Kendu Fairtex.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us again on Channel 7 and YouTube. In the black corner representing the USA, we have Kendu Irving. Irving is 22 years old with a height of 182 centimeters, weighing 65 kilograms and a fight record of 19 total fights with 15 wins and only 4 losses, representing the USA, fighting out of Fairtex Gym.
Of course, we've seen Kendu on Fairtex fight quite a lot. A big, lengthy fighter with very strong hands. Very, very, very good foundation of boxing. The old Kendu from America. Of course, he took out Naruto about 3 months ago in the small gloves. Now coming back in for the tournament, Road to One Season 2 at the weight of 68 kilograms. I'm excited to see Kendu and what he brings into this tournament. I think he will be a good addition to the One Championship stable if he's able to pull through. So, of course, our professional cutman, Paco, applying the last-minute Vaseline, sending Kendu into the ring for action here at Fairtex Fight every Saturday morning at the famous Lumpinee Stadium.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Pheuthai Paw Phnom Phon.
Representing the red corner is Pheuthai Paw Phnom Phon. The age of 20, Pheuthai stands 185 centimeters with a fight record of 77 fights, 60 wins, 15 losses and 2 draws. So again, not an uncommon theme, a bit of differentiation in the fight experience between the foreigners and the Thais. Of course, the Thais starting a lot younger than Western athletes, you know, often fighting from the age of 6, gaining a lot of experience out in the country for local stadiums. Often the Thai fighters can rack up at fights, you know, up into the hundreds, the 200s, the 300s sometimes even. Gaining a lot of experience out there on the Muay Wat shows, the local stadiums. So it'd be very good to see what happens between Kendu and Pheuthai this morning. So we'll throw it over to Mark.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้คู่ที่ 6 จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 68 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 68 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม สูง 182 weighing in at 68 kilograms, standing 182 centimeters tall มาจากสหรัฐอเมริกา from the United States of America, this is Kendu Fairtex แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม สูง 185 weighing in at 68 kilograms, standing 185 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Pheuthai Paw Phnom Phon and your referee จ่าสิบตรีพิเชษฐ์กหกสิทธิ์
Very excited to see this one, Joe. Kendu is 2 years older, however, there is a 60 fight difference.
So here we are with the tailor tape. Kendu versus Pheuthai. And as Jimmy was just saying, Putai with the height advantage over Kendu. Both very tall fighters for this weight, 68 kilograms. And especially at this weight, the boys definitely have a lot of power. So, you know, often at this weight, we do see a lot of knockouts. Kendu coming straight out of the gates in round one with a thundering leg kick, working the body with that jab.
Two very tall fighters as well, but experience against youth. I mean, a nice jab to the body by Kendu, starting off with a very nice kickboxing style, dancing around the ring, keeping his range. But Putai just trying to close the distance and trying to get on the inside and land some nice knees.
That's right, Jimmy. Often those fighters with the lengthy frame, and if they're taller, will try and get into the clinch and just drag that head down with their opponent and spear those knees up through the sternum or the head, which is what I'm expecting Putai to do this morning as he just keeps marching Kendu down. But Kendu does a phenomenal job often of working on the outside and using lateral movement to throw some of those thundering leg kicks and straight hands straight down the middle, which he's known for.
But very nicely done by Kendu to just dance around the outside of the ring, using his jab to find the range, and catches the kick of Putai as well. Kendu just doing a very good job of dancing around, throwing some leg kicks as well, keeping his range, but also Putai has also checked a lot of these leg kicks as well. It's a very even round so far.
And you actually see, as soon as Putai comes in, Kendu using some really good hand control and pushing Putai off.
You can see the experience of Putai to not be deterred by somebody dancing around and just being very patient and trying to find your openings. Putai looks like he's trying to get Kendu into a corner or against the ropes here.
There you can see Kendu applying that body lock.
Nice inside leg kick landed by Kendu.
Kendu really wants to stay on the outside there and not let Putai get into the clinch.
Now this is a very tiring strategy as well. I mean, it's only a 3-round fight, but with all these stage lights and all the nerves and things, Kendu might tire quite early on. So Kendu needs to be very careful with how much dancing around he does. So eventually he will need to engage. And a big right hand landed to the back of the chin of Kendu, and it stumbles Kendu.
And that is out! He is out to the floor with that thundering right hand of Putai.
And Kendu gets to his feet, but he looks like he's on Bambi's legs. Walking towards him, and the ref is allowing him to continue, and I don't think Kendu's going to stay it very long.
Like a shark smelling blood in the water, Putai wrenching on that neck, throwing those knees through.
And all credit to Kendu for getting up and surviving the round. What an absolute warrior Kendu is to continue fighting Putai. A beautiful display of experience. We're going to go to some fight replays, Joe. That was a very exciting end to the round.
Had me on the edge of my seat there, shouting through the microphone. Sorry to everybody's ears there, but oh, what a first round. Just absolutely exhilarating there. Putai just coming out in that second half of the round, chasing Kendu down with those...
Spearing those knees into his solar plates like you mentioned, Joe, as well.
And that thundering right hand straight on the button, shutting off the computer of Kendu.
But somehow, Kendu found a way to reboot, get back to his feet, and finish the round. But some nice knees. If your fighter is about to fall and you chop at their body, you take away every bit of life from them. But Kendu got to his feet, survived the round, and it looks like the cutmen are looking at him very closely. What a round we just saw this Saturday morning at Lumpinee Stadium. Round number 2 underway.
And I think we'll see in round 2, Putai continuing that marching forward action, applying the pressure on the Kendu, but Kendu can come back.
Throwing a big swing ball of a right hand himself. trying to find the temple of Putai. But again, Putai has had nearly 80 fights in Muay Thai. He's a very experienced fighter. Kendo has clearly got a nice kickboxing background.
You know, Putai is just showing solid foundations here, especially in that close distance, knee to elbow, knee to elbow.
And Kendo shaking his head after eating an elbow, but that elbow is going to hurt in the morning.
Kendo wants to be careful that he doesn't swing for the fences here, leaving himself open for some of those elbows of Putai. Putai doing a phenomenal job of putting that hand over and smothering Kendo there in the clinch, showing his experience. Stiff jab there by Putai, coming forward.
And Kendo needs to get back on what he was doing before. Stay behind that jab, look for the openings, and then engaging when he chooses to. But it looks like Putai has already found his range and is just willing to get in the center with Kendo. He isn't afraid of Kendo's power, it seems like.
Here we are. Putai.
Nice stiff jab.
Putai continuing to march forward.
And Putai with that big frame, every elbow he lands has a lot of velocity behind it. And a nice flurry landed by Kendo, knocking the head back of Putai, but Putai does a very good job of clinching his opponent.
Shutting down the punches of Kendo. Oh, big knee there from Putai. Kendo looking a little bit gassed here as he's being pushed against the ropes.
And the more gassed you are and the more knees you're taking to the solar plates, and a jumping knee just missing the target.
See up, stabbing knee there from Putai, trying to take the back. Oh, very dominating performance there by Putai just there in the clinch.
Less than a minute to go of round number 2. It looks like Putai is just closing the distance on Kendo now, going in for the kill like he did in round number 1.
Up elbow inside the clinch there from Putai as he muscles Kendo against the ropes. About 30 seconds to go here in the second round. Kendo just holding on.
Some nice hands landed by Kendo. A nice jab to the body and a right hand over the top. But again, Putai showing that experience and just clinching and just stopping his opponent's onslaught of punches, nullifying the action.
Big right hand there for Putai, stalking his prey down into the corner. Kendo firing off and kicks off the back foot.
Beautiful evasion by Kendo to finish that round. Good. A better round by Kendo and a good recovery as well to come back.
I was just about to say, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, very good comeback there by Kendo. Sorry for my singing, folks, but Jimmy did take the words out of my mouth. A very good recovery there by Kendo there in the second round. Coming back with some good clinch action, elbows on the inside.
A nice cheeky overhand elbow landed on the top of the forehead of Kendo, but Kendo eats it very well, which shows the conditioning of Kendo to be able to eat a shot like that and throw an onslaught of his own, landing a 4-punch flurry combination. I'm very impressed by Kendo. Kendo was nearly completely out in the first round, and then in this round landed some beautiful, powerful shots as well.
So, you know, talking about a couple of meatloaf tunes there, Putai coming out like a bat out of hell in that second round, putting the forward pressure. So will we see in this third and final round Putai coming out like a bat out of hell, wrenching on that neck, spearing those knees through, or will Kendo continue on the back foot using that lateral movement? Round 3.
Third and final round, both fighters in the center of the ring landing some big heavy shots, and again Kendo gets behind that jab, but Kendo needs to move around to the other side away from his opponent's powerful hand. Kendo has a beautiful jab, and both fighters firing big lever in the center of the ring, both fighters landing shots to each other's chins.
Good hand control there by Kendo, pushing his opponent off.
And good movement as well, evading his punches as well. Kendo needs to do more of this. Jab, jab, move away, and then come back in with the powerful shots.
Yeah, that in and out, that is very effective for him. Nice looping overhand over there in the clinch, trying to control the neck, but, you know, Putai's incredible experience and neck strength is really showing in this fight.
And we've seen this at the start of the other fights. Kendu starts off very strong, and then Putai just slowly walks his opponent down and stops the combinations being thrown. The experience shown by Putai, but again, a very exciting fight. Kendu, again with a nice tight guard, trying to throw that jab, trying to find his range, and a nice clinch.
Nice cross block with the palm from Putai, smothering Kendu.
A nice right hand landed on the chin by Kendu. Again, those knees finding the target, spearing through to the solar plate of Kendu.
Kendu's really going to want to get out of that clinch, push off and use some of those hands that he was using before in the first round.
It's who wants it more in a moment like this. Both fighters have put on a beautiful display of Muay Thai, but I think Kendu really needs to drop his opponent for a chance of winning this fight. Because Putai is doing exactly what Thais can do, and that is using their experience and slowing down the action. Less than a minute to go of this fight. Gazelle hook, a nice jumping hook, just slapping the ear of Kendu. And again, Kendu dancing around the jab, but moving to the wrong side of his opponent. A nice inside elbow landed by Kendu as well. Nearly 30 seconds to go for round number 3.
If I were Putai, I'd be throwing those lead hooks around, looping around the neck and just wrenching on the neck of Kendu, which he is.
A nice upwards elbow landed by Kendu, but it looks like
Putai taking my advice there. Sorry, Jimmy.
That's all right. Maybe he can hear you from the stands as well. But Putai looks like he knows he's won this fight and is just biding his time. 10 seconds to go for round number 3.
Dying seconds. That is the end of the third and final round. Kendu versus Putai. America versus Thailand. 3 rounds of action. Who will take the win? So let's go on
some replays right now, Joe. Here's that nice calm jab by Kendu, trying to set up a big right hand. And this is where Putai was very, very vicious inside the clinch, landing a right hand and some spearing knees to the solar plex of Kendu. Kendu must be a very conditioned gentleman, because he hit those solar plex knees, those big right hands, and still marched forwards. And there it is again, some nice knees landed by Putai. And that was that cheeky upwards elbow towards the end landed by Kendu. A very nice round by Kendu, but maybe that knockdown was just enough to win the fight. We're going to go to Mark Abbott in a second here.
Fairtex fight, Wayman Pun Extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this bout 30-26. 30-26, 30-26 และ 30-26 for the winner in the red corner, เพื่อไทย พพนมพร ยินดีด้วยครับเพื่อ ไทยพอพนมพรก็จะเข้ารอบต่อไปนะครับในมวยรอบของเราครับนี่ผ่านไปแล้วครับ6คู่ในมวยรอบในวันนี้ ยังมีอีก1คู่นะครับท่านผู้ชมที่จะถ่ายทอดสดอีกสักครู่ทางออนไลน์นะครับ YouTube และ Facebook Terror Digital และ Fairtex Fight ส่วนของ6คู่ที่ผ่านมานะครับคู่แรก9แต้มเพชรพระบดีในรุ่น58กิโลกรัมชนะแล้วเข้ารอบต่อไปครับคู่ที่2เชียร์แฟร์แท็กรุ่น53กิโลกรัมชนะแล้วก็เข้ารอบต่อไปด้วยครับแล้วก็เขาจะเจอกัญจนาศิริสิทธินายกไว้ลำปันนะครับรุ่น53กิโลกรัมเหมือนกันครับส่วนของคู่ที่4นะครับยอดธนงนพเดชสิทธิ์ขุนยิมนะครับรุ่น58กิโลกรัมนะครับในรุ่น68กิโลกรัมนะครับ2คนที่เข้ารอบต่อไปนั้นก็คือ12ปนาเกียรติวินัยและเพื่อไทยพอพนมพรครับและในวันนี้นะครับเราก็มีโบนัสด้วยนะครับโบนัสที่ 10,000 บาทนะครับจาก Fairtex Equipment ให้กับเชียร์ Fairtex และยอดธนงนพเดชสิทธิ์ขุนยุอิมนะครับสำหรับวันนี้นะทำช่อง7 HD ครับเราหมดเวลาแล้วครับ Before we go from here on channel 7 HD don't forget to tune in online for our next fight in just a moment which is also in our tournament Fairtex Fight Road to 1 Thailand Before we go I'd like to thank our sponsors ช่อง7 HD Terror Entertainment Fairtex สนามมวยลุมพินียุทธสปอร์ตเกียร์ปุ๋ยท็อปวันเวเบอร์ตราตุ๊กแกและขอขอบคุณไทยวัสดุที่สนับสนุนมวยรอบ Road to 1 Thailand Season 2 ครับ Ladies and gentlemen from me Mark Abbott here at the team at Fairtex Channel 7 HD at the world famous Lumpinee Stadium สวัสดีครับ
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme